The Dreamsong Fusion event is here and Plarium just released the calendar. This will be a straightforward fusion event. Well, not a fusion, but a fragment event, so there's no need for potions to train food components. Just collect 100 fragments and you're golden. If you're going for the April Fusion Champion, there are a few tips you should consider. Don't waste energy. That means paying attention to the calendar and waiting until the energy you're using will benefit in Dungeon Divers as well as the specific dungeon events. For example, wait to tackle Fire Knight until Dungeon Divers 1 opens up on Friday. The Champion Training Tournament that unlocks at the beginning is more than just training. It also awards points for ascending champs and using skill tomes. Most of us hold books for clan versus clan, but I'd suggest using them here before Dungeon Divers 1 opens up. Back to the calendar, this time around, Champion Chase is up first and Summon Rush comes at the end. Pay attention to how many shards you have. It may benefit you more to summon any fragment champs you have stored up from previous events during Chase this weekend. The Spider Tournament will overlap both Dungeon Divers 1 and 2. Once you have the fragments from Dungeon Divers 1, don't waste energy on Spider until the second Divers event opens up. There are 2 champ training events. Well, sort of, because the first one is a tournament. Plan for the second one by coming into it with as many untrained food champs as possible. The higher their star count, the better. Don't forget to train your food before using it. I suggest either running them through Brutal 12-6 or using brews on your food before feeding them into other champions per this formula. For every star a food champ has, subtract 1 for either brews or campaign runs. For example, if a food champ has 3 stars, use to training brews in the tavern or run them through campaign twice. There are 10 fragments to spare, so if Summon Rush or Champion Chase have to tiers, with the first being 5 fragments and the second being 10, this is where I would suggest you skip your 10 spare fragments if you're low on shards. Do not underestimate the value of extra fragments. Even if you're not completing the fusion, the extra fragments still have value in the weekly extra fragment conversion. Don't forget mod is still up for grabs. Hopefully this info helped. If it did, make sure you subscribe here and turn on notifications so you never miss when a raid video goes live.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't noticed, my YouTube channel has expanded. Subscribe here for Raid Shadow Legends content, but make sure you check out my other channels as well for EA Sports FC, Everything Automotive over at Gearheads, and visit Cringeworthy for a few laughs. Subscribe links are right over there.